what's up? I can't say. Hello? How are you guys doing on this fine Friday? Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Do 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 do. I actually don't know how that goes. Friday. Friday at last. Better than now that you're here. Oh, you. Oh, you. Work's almost over. Let's go! If you have to work, I'm so sorry. I feel like working should be illegal. Work's now that you're here. Oh, you. That means you really like me, right? Because you're comfortable enough to banter with me? That's just what it means, right? Ha 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 ha. How do you burn pasta? Banter is the first step to a loving and abusive relationship. Truer words have not been spoken. I'm vibing. What even is vital, carnis? Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? We're gonna watch it together. Be patient, young Padawan. Patience is key to becoming the Force. what the heck are they? Becoming a Jedi. New Taco Bell menu item. Yeah, this one doesn't make you have to, you know, crap your pants. It just kills you. If you eat this, you will probably die. Which is like a 50-50 chance of the rest of their freaking items on their menu. But you know, this one's just like 100% chance. They've like perfected the art. Oh. The moment only a little prayer for you. Malevolent, thank you so much for the donation. Arigato nya. Saya, I missed watching your streams. I haven't been able to watch last week. I need my Saya fix. Don't you get comment from me? I'm happy to be here before my part-time shift. I'm sorry, has like my new time slot been hard for you to watch? I'm sorry. Let's switch back. Let's switch back, bros. Nice to see you around again, Wom. Thank you so much for your support. Can I wake up though? I'm awake right now, aren't I? 4 a.m? Where do you live? Hold on, I'm eating our cheese. I should get water. No, it's because I'm still in my living room too. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you for the super chat, Mom. So you're kind of like a normie? Huh? Is that what you're saying to me right now? You're a normie watching my stream? How can you like such a G-gen like me? Hold on, let me go get some water really quick. Be right back. I come back and I'm DCing! Hello. It might be because my VPN is on. Alright, let's get this party started. Let's get this started in ha. Let's get it started in here. Hold on, let me mute my music. Okay. Hello, every dragon. Oh, hiya! I'm Saya! That's me. What's up? Shut up. Alright, today we're gonna be watching some sort of like horror. What is the word? Like, kind of like a horror video series on YouTube. I'm not necessarily sure how long it is in total, but there's a couple of videos. There's like 18 of them or so. It might total up to be about 40 minutes in a long horror. There you go, there you go, there you go. That's the word. Yeah. It might be about like 40 minutes in total, but we will have our thoughts, so it won't be just like a 40-minute stream, hopefully. But I don't know, things happen. We'll see. Alrighty then. Shall we get down into the nitty-gritty of it? Every dragon. Should I scoot my little butt over like this? And then... Here we go. Do you want this full screen? I was scratching myself on the head. Yeah, pull up a snack, get a drink or something, and we're just gonna be watching videos together today. It's a very easy, very nice day today. Wind down after the horrors of this week. As everyone knows, you just gotta get through this week, man. And you did! So let's celebrate by watching horror together. Well, you can go mow the lawn in like an hour or two, right? So, I don't know, just chill out with me for a little bit. Full screen. Let's cut off a little bit. I'm gonna fix it. Okay. Okay, can you hear it now? BGM still going? Yeah, sorry, I was fixing the cause I have this cropped a little bit, so I had to fix it to make sure that it wasn't cutting off anything, and then I would go ahead and turn everything else off. Sorry. I also didn't have it unmuted.
On planet Earth, life has thrived for millions of years.
Is it sound
Creatures
good?
big and small have found ways to
I'm too
adapt
big.
and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be
There
found.
you go.
Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself. Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared
Turn the
all
captions
around the
on.
globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That
Those
is
are
why
fleas.
we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying
maybe they
these
look
new
more like
species,
ticks.
trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life. First, what are these new life forms?
Living meat.
Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are, and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what
Humans
our
are living meat
scientists have
too.
discovered,
I mean, anything with like a
no.
brain is like
the origins of these creatures are
Can
solely
be
to Earth,
considered living
miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of
PowerPoint,
muscle
by the way.
tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat.
long
Because
pork.
of these
Humans called long
characteristics,
pork.
they have been named accordingly as vita carnis. The carnis species
But they would be
consume
like
decaying,
pigs. Pork is
organic
pig.
matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their carnis relatives. The carnis only appear in places where there is an
Mainly
abundance of
flesh
crawl,
of other
which
animals.
leads to the first creature of the carnis species,
Carnies.
the crawl. The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine,
Looks
the
like a
only
root.
difference being the dark red coloration.
This
These
doesn't look like the
tendrils
small
grow in a
intestine at
similar
all.
pattern as vines, mold, or fungi. A primary stem structure is the host
That
to
looks
divisions
cool.
of other, smaller branches. In each tendril
Carnies
contains a
sound
variety
cute.
of veins,
Yeah, I'd
arteries,
watch her.
and other
She
similar
sounds like a
organs used
VTuber
to
name. I'd watch
transport
her.
nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic
Organelles?
matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces.
Wouldn't want a burger that
Using
slithers
its
away
root-like
when I'm not
tendrils,
looking.
it
But that's
absorbs
just the
the
fun of
material
it.
and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains
What do
energy
you
through
mean? It's
another
the
means.
chase. It's like trees, you gotta hunt it yourself.
Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis. The dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth. Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes.
Yeah, exactly. If your burger like slithers away while you're not looking, you just have to go catch it again, burn off all the calories you'd get from consuming it.
In nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead. The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all—
Wait, so even carnivores can eat the crawl? Wait, what? So it's not like a plant. It's the meat plant. It's the meat plant, but why would the herbivores want to eat it?
All these animals leave—
Oh, but the herbivores don't eat it. The herbivores eat the plants that feed on its high nutrient
behind
whatever
waste,
that leaves
which
behind.
will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our—
These arms are way too long. No, that's creepy. Those arms are so long. That is so weird looking. Almost all the way down to like the knee, almost. Because this is the calf right here.
advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth—
Yeah, no, I don't have arms like that.
It has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality.
Okay, so
the
even the
crawl may also
fertilizer
be
is
used
like—
as a food source for humans, and reliably so.
It's the perfect plant.
But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
But it tastes like
The
meat.
crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal.
The tick.
This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
The trimmings.
Of these creatures are the trimmings.
Let's see. It's a king and queen with their son. You can't read it. It really only shows up for like a single frame, but well, that was it. Once upon a time, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't tell us anything. Once upon a time, the real Burger King, he's the meat king.
The trimmings. Trimmings are small animals that
Is
resemble
this video
raccoons.
quieter than the other
They are
ones? Is it
commonly
just
known
me?
to have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
Whoa, that's cool.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue, and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball.
So you can play
Its life
basketball with
starts
them.
its
You
separation
can throw them
from the
around like
crawl.
football.
It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, Trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals.
Vegetables.
Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and
This is how I look like when I'm left into the when I get locked in the bathroom for 24 hours.
hiding when threatened. Because of its lack of defensive traits,
It looks way
it lies
bigger than
near
they
the bottom of the food
make it
chain,
out to be.
making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case.
This is not the case.
Its population would eventually die out.
Mass trimming infestation. Interesting.
This is not the case. The
How
coral
often do you get
constantly
locked in the
produces a
bathroom? I don't
large
want to talk
quantity
about
of
it.
trimming nodes,
Don't talk
keeping
to
up
me
their
about
numbers.
it.
Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl. Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum
Wow.
lifespan of 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't live long if they reach maturity
Although
at
they
7
are
months.
plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered them pests.
They're
Due to them
weird
digging through trash
looking.
bins and making excessive noise at night.
Why are they completely red? What is the purpose of their coloring?
Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets and relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature, from their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature.
You want that
They
as
are
a
truly a
pet?
thing to behold.
It's like having one of those
The next
exotic
species
pets.
on our list is the meat snake.
The meat snake? The meat snake? That's the name you thought of it? You thought of for it? Oh. Let's see what you've got for me. During the thing, a great storm struck. It was so powerful it swayed the boat, the royal family, and pushed the prince out into the sea. The meat snake? Oh, I got one of those. That ain't nothing new. I've heard of that before.
Ooh, wow, shiny.
Did something just flash on the screen? No? Okay. Thunderman, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope a totally organic, breastfed, homeschooled, blue collar, impromptu schizo clip of yours does well in the clipping contest. Homegrown. Grass-fed. Did you mean grass-fed, not breastfed? A lot of mammals are breastfed. Thank you, Thunderman. Your kind words will penetrate the heavens. Did he stutter? No, but I did
The
though.
meat snake. The meat snake is a worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat.
Then it's not a
coated in
snake, it's a
transparent,
worm.
skin-like membrane.
Are
Its size
snakes
varies
worms?
during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes.
Are worms snakes?
When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually,
Looks like a
it
homunculus.
will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length. The meat snake's diet consists or plague. It can greatly
Largest meat snake ever discovered during a sweep of underground settlements made during the war. A massive sized meat snake was discovered stuck inside an underground something. The beast is measured at a total of 40 meters in length. It is believed that bodies gathered during the war were fed to the creature, causing it to reach the unbelievable size. Cult activity.
surpass this length.
Nah, it's mine. When they saw my
The meat
pee-pee, they're
snake's
like,
diet
largest
consists
meat
entirely
snake
of dead
discovered.
animals or parts. A meat snake is
A
incapable
railway?
of
Okay.
consuming a healthy, living organism.
They
The
wrote
meat
that
snake
about me.
locates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors
They
to
wrote
touch
that
and
about
feel
me,
its
actually.
environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby.
Why does it have a tongue?
This process shares many similarities to regular snakes,
Frickin'.
hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the
That's
entire
some
body whole.
freaking xenomorph
Once the
crap.
entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft
For
tissue like
pleasure,
skin and the connection
band.
points
Get
between
out.
muscles.
Get out.
Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
So what, they don't poop it
Unsatisfactory
out? They
parts
just
like
absorb the
skulls,
nutrients?
pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Okay.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding
That's
to
kinda
what
cool.
that one has consumed. During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's
So what, it's like a
lifespan
snail
depends
with those
entirely on how
skulls
much
instead
a
of, like,
meat snake
seashells?
consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
Wow. That's how
The
long
meat
we
snake
should
has
live
no
for.
predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or
Frickin'
complete
shoot it.
destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating. Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the carnis family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake
That's
reaches an
weird.
excessive
That's weird.
size,
Look. Had a
meat
baby.
snakes can only be found in
Never
moderate
again.
temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold. Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes.
Where there's smoke,
Humanity
there's
will use them
meat.
to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient
I'm
and
safe
clean way
from
of
the meat
disposing of any meat
snakes.
products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use
And
meat
to
snakes
draw
in butcher
the
shops as a
sea
waste
bear
bin,
circle.
dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals. They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them, only
That's
acting
cool.
defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame. Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous
Whoa.
creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience
have
to
given it
encounter
a
one,
better name?
as long as you don't
I
mind
mean,
the
like, we have,
smell.
we have, like, dogs and cats and stuff. Like, I don't want to be like, yeah, my meat snake. Name it something else, man. There's, like, a ton of different names to name things. Frickin' you have, like, a corn snake or whatever. You have, like, the frickin' rattlesnake. But a meat snake? What does meat even imply in here? Yeah, it's made of meat, but we don't say snakes are made of scales. Scale snake. What the frick are you talking about? Fur dog. A meat snake? Seriously? It's a hot dog. That's a frickin' hot dog, man.
Our next creature is the mimic.
Oh, that's freaking weird. I don't like that. The mimic. What's that? After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island. Injured, the prince
wow,
stumbled his way into a
shiny.
nearby cave. The prince used what magic he could to put himself into a healing sleep. Super guy, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi, Sai, you're looking extra juicy today. Juicy. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you like my meat juices? I'm the meat Saya.
The mimic.
Oh, that's
The
so
mimic is a
weird.
bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy.
If you see like a
They
picture of
greatly
his face,
resemble
he's gonna come
humans
get
without
you.
skin, with
This
added
is definitely
exaggerated
based
features.
off
These features
096.
include
The SCP.
extended finger length, longer limbs,
Why is he
bulging,
smiling
empty
like
eyes,
that?
and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped.
He's doing
The mouth
colon
of the
D.
mimic contains much more teeth
He's
than humans,
actually
and
colon
their
D
teeth is
face.
comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This is
Look,
tooth
that is the
composition
colon
is
D
ideal for
face.
biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks
No, I'm
whole.
telling you.
A mature mimic's
If
diet
not
is
friend,
comprised
why
entirely
shape
of
like
human
friend?
flesh.
Ooh, wow, shiny.
Well, Mom, thank you so much for the super chat. Stop. It is so it's not doing anything. Hold on. Thank you. How do we know Sai isn't a mimic? She just talked about her meat juices. Look at my face and tell me that I'm constantly colon D. Look at my face like right now.
Because of this, they are found solely around
I don't
human
like that. I
populated
don't like
areas.
that at all.
The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl.
That kind of looks
They
like me.
closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4
Oh, that is
appendages.
weird.
In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will
Scale
resemble
snake.
the description mentioned in the beginning.
Sorry,
Its hunting
hiccup.
style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans.
What?
It will locate human-populated
What
area.
was that? Did you see that? It like was... It showed something for half a second there. I'm going back in time. Oh, it just showed this again.
It will locate human-populated area and begin its
The
search for an
best
easy
badness.
target.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
To blend
Shout out
in,
to the
it
tall,
may use objects to
emaciated
conceal
internet
itself.
monsters. Gotta be
These
one of my
include
favorite
clothing,
genders.
mannequins,
Let's go!
and furniture. Once
Yeah,
the
I
target
really
has
do
been
like
found,
that freaking
the
kind of
mimic will
monster
observe its prey
style.
and learn its routine and when it is
When to
most
goes.
vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night.
Yeah, like the rake.
Once the prey
Yes.
is within position,
Absolutely.
the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute it immediately to begin consumption.
Come on!
Once the mimic
That
has
was
had
not
its
nice.
fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Oh, that is so creepy.
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves.
Stop it! That got me!
Once a human is in place,
I'm
it will
literally
swiftly
home alone. I'm literally home alone right now, and it's like, what? Who could? That's just not.
attack and kill the helpless target.
The cameraman never dies. Go out the window, bruh. The window. To the window. To the wall. Nano, welcome to the Siamanders. Welcome. New friend. Damn, girl, you live like this. Shut up. Shut up. First of all, you are in the closet
Ooh, wow,
with the flashlight on,
shiny.
and it's so obvious that like the light is going through the cracks in the door. Are you stupid? Even in Phasmophobia, it tells you to turn your flashlight off when the ghost is hunting. So you deserve it, lol. No name. Thank you so much for the super chat. Knock knock. Check your door. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No, there's no one home. Gotta make sure the viewers can see, you know. No, no. How did you upload this? Holy shit!
The next stage of the mimic's
Holy
life cycle
shit.
has 2 potential
Wow.
morphs it may develop
Wow,
into.
okay.
If a mimic has a
Oh
consistent
my God,
supply
okay.
of food,
Yeah,
it will
okay.
develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
Can you
It
do
now
it
can blend
again?
entirely into civilization
They don't look normal. This doesn't look
and lure
normal.
other humans
I
more
told you that the freaking human figure they use is not
effectively.
normal.
The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It
I'm
will
doing
grow into a
right.
larger,
No, I'm not. I'm struggling.
more evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase in length,
That's
and its
freaking
humanoid features
cool,
will fade away.
though.
It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength
Armor
the more the
shield.
elder mimic consumes. This
Can they speak
excludes the
though? I
face,
think
which is now coated in a pale
that
pink
looks
skin.
like the Backrooms
The mimic's teeth
thing,
have
the
also moved
Backrooms
deeper into
monster.
the mimic's throat, leaving
Right?
its mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened.
Then why is the face
This
so
makes
bright?
an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity,
So why don't we just burn all the crawl? Because obviously this creature comes from the crawl too, and if it's becoming a natural like predator to humans and only feasts on humans, then you
nations
should
around
get
the
rid of
world
it,
have
right?
released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
1.
There's too much.
Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings. 2. If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself
It's too
into a
perfect.
position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5.
What would the other people
If
do?
you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area, and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey, and will move on.
Liar! I just saw the
Be
video.
safe, and avoid any
Liar.
encounters with a mimic at all costs.
This was made by a mimic.
Next up, the Harvester.
Oh, that reminds me of the cat eating
The
frickin'
Harvester.
the cat eating meme. I can't read this. It was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew. It was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived, but the sleep still needed time to heal the prince. Much more time, but it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. Yummy! He just pee-peed. Hey, I kinda wanna eat a human now. The harvesters.
The Harvester. The Harvester is a large, bulbous mass, with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the
I bet
base.
people taste like pork.
The
Well,
bulb
I'll
measures
check and
around
get
3
back to
meters
you.
in height and 2 meters in diameter.
It's
The
an egg!
tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally.
Under the ground?
The Harvester is a
Yeah,
specialized form
it's
of
like an
crawl that
egg.
grows in a unique and deadly way. A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils,
Oh.
hidden just below the surface of the ground.
Yeah, in the ground.
The harvester is equipped with two types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest
that's
to the surface.
weird.
These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump two types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis.
Well,
The
it's
other
just gonna
side
sit
can
there and
inject an
digest you?
anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients.
Stab it.
These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground.
Burn it.
Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into usable energy.
Alistair's angel?
The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals. A strange behavior the harvester displays as its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests.
I'm not safe!
If you are stung by a harvester,
I'm not safe
there will be no way of helping you,
harvester!
being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive. The best thing you
I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Go back. Go back.
and positive.
Family attacked by harvester something. Authorities refuse to handle the harvester because they're all mimics. All of the authorities, they're mimics.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters.
Hold on, what the heck? What? Am I lagging right now? Am I freaking lagging? OBS is dropping a ton of frames right now. Hello? Did that work? Testing. Hi. I turned off my VPN. Yeah, I turned off my VPN because apparently it's not stable enough to stream on. What? I didn't end. Refresh. Refresh. We're back. I saw the light. Why are you using VPN while watching YouTube? Because I like to have my VPN on whenever I'm streaming. Just in case, I don't know, if something happens. On those days. You cursed me! My first live stream was already going badly once I joined. You cursed me! It's okay. We can work through this. I'm a very, very patient kind of dragon. Don't worry, we can get through this.
Around.
Okay.
If you also notice
We should
an
be good now.
abundance
We
of
shouldn't have any more
lush,
dropouts.
ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the
Mimic?
area, staying
I'm
close
not a
to the
mimic.
base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself
What,
in the
it
middle
gives
of a
nutrients
harvester
to a
ground,
rock so
do
it gets bigger?
not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving,
Well,
do
can
not
you prove
risk
you're
any
not a
skittish
mimic?
movements. Remain calm.
What
If you
if we're
have
all
any
mimics
objects with
in the
considerable
chat
heft,
right now?
like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal.
How did this person get so close to the freaking bulb?
Next up is the host.
The host? You can't even read this at all. What the frick is babies? It is babies! Oh, oops.
Host.
It is children. Did the stream die again? I'm still here.
The host of influence.
I'm still standing better
The
than
host
I
of
ever did.
influence, more commonly referred
Feeling
to
like a
as
true
the host.
survivor. Feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing better. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I'm still standing.
Host has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure
That
of
doesn't
a
look
head,
like a human.
torso, and arms.
No.
Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
No.
The lower half of the
Dogs
host is
have a head,
comprised
torso,
of a massive
and like
fibrous
arms
tissue
too,
and
but we don't say they're
tendrils
human.
that burrow into the ground to hold the host in
Zeto, thank you
place.
so much for the gift, Simon.
Instead of
Thank
skin,
you so much.
the host is covered in muscular
Thank
tissue
you, thank you,
fibers,
thank you, thank you.
tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are
Looks
covered
like
in a
my
meaty plate,
uncle.
used to cover any large
Uncle?
exposed areas, but
You're
allowing
back?
movement. The
Wait,
host's head has
I wasn't paying attention.
The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place.
So it
Instead
can't
of
move?
skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some
What is
parts
the
of the
point of
body
that?
are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked
Mouth?
neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
Mouth?
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily,
What was that?
keep clear of them at all costs.
Whoa. Is this modern warfare? There's people outside the window.
Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
Of course it is.
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism
like a
inhales the
freaking
spores, the particles
mushroom,
will find their way
fungus.
into the organism's brain and infect them. An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after
rabies.
infection, the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
They become a tree.
The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
It's
Then
literally
more serious
rabies.
symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines,
And then you
impaired
become a
speech,
host?
and trembles. If you or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services.
It's too
After a
late.
total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the
They
infected
begin to walk.
makes their way to the host, they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps. However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal. If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
It can move?
Their
How?
scarce numbers and the hazard of being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Next, the monoliths.
The monoliths? Although one day the emitters, the critters, found the cave while searching for food. They found the prince in trance in his healing sleep. The critters were so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. Yeah, I suppose you could take a drone, like use drones or something. It doesn't seem like they attack. They seem to have a very roundabout way of securing food. Imagery of graphic continent. This was written by a mimic.
The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972, in the area of...
1972.
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5
In
kilometers
the
in
ring of
diameter.
fire.
This ring of monoliths surrounds...
Ow, man, that's so loud.
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso.
Oh my god, that is so
The creature
freaking
itself is
cool.
made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be,
I know a
there
lot
are
more
dozens
about
of long,
monoliths.
rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in during this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of
Oh, come on!
were making their
Oh,
way to
come
the city,
on!
the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out. When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally,
He's pretty, though.
long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
They didn't like that, I guess. Radiohead? Radio killed the radio star.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is
The egg!
marvelous and
The egg! They look like caterpillars.
marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all
A
around
strange,
us.
mysterious being shows a picture of a giraffe.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Good news, bros. I am no longer book-ass nude as I found my dressing gown. Good job. You did it. That's awesome. That's so good for you. We live for a dressed king. This is a very political freaking video series because they're trying to say that everyone in all the authorities and everyone in seats of power is a mimic.
On planet Earth,
Sheep.
life has thrived for millions of years.
Skip to 30,
Creatures
48 for the
big
new thing.
and small have found ways to adapt
Oh, this
and
is
evolve
full
to flourish
footage.
in all types of
Oh.
environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be.
Oh, okay.
The singularity is an orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral with hints of luminous colors within its core. The singularity is only 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety.
Wait, how many of you are freaking naked right now? Well, Mom, thank you so much for the super chat. Why are you all naked? Why are you all naked? Ah, Tenma Senpai, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Welcome. Everyone's naked. Yeah, everyone's naked apparently.
Variety of reading that has been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields,
What's
energy
up?
signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity. The population of these
There is someone in the
creatures is
background.
unknown.
Har,
Almost all
har.
info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one
I can't stop hearing it. I actually cannot stop hearing the har 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 har.
classified document about the singularity being held by
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all round us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Singularity is an orb, a orb, not an orb, comprised of a dark...
Several unique qualities.
I can't read that. With hints of luminous colors at its core. Within its core, singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several something that are not well understood. I don't get it. What is... There's no point? Population of the creatures is unknown.
Discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
It's a Fortnite event. Shut up! Fortnite collabing with frickin' Fortnite.
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
Baby, 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 baby.
Have any information of the whereabouts of...
Wait, who?
Have any...
Wanted by the CSIS. What does that mean?
information of the whereabouts of...
Be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl.
Are you gonna burn your pasta? The meat kitchen. Malevolent kitchen. What is this? We're watching Vita Carnis. It's like an analog horror thing.
3 cups of penne pasta.
Go.
Roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl. Try to get a
Crawl?
variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself. 1 cup of cheese. Half a
What
cup
kind of
green
cheese?
onion, 1 teaspoon of salt. 2 tablespoons of Cajun spice.
Who puts their spices on the
tablespoons of
freaking
parsley.
cutting board like this? This
1
is psycho
tablespoon of
stuff!
dill.
Dude, this is
1
literally what a psycho would do!
tablespoon of garlic.
What is happening?
A pinch of pepper.
What?
And finally, the most crucial ingredient. Nutrier Company's newly released Flavor Enhancer.
Flavor enhancer!
To bring
It doesn't
out the
tell you what it
richness
is.
of flavors within each and every meal. First, get a medium-sized.
Why are you
pot and fill
dressed in
half
like a
of it with
freaking
water.
like hazmat suit?
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help.
What do you mean
flavor
a
the
boil?
pasta.
There, it's not boiling. It's just sitting there.
Then, set aside to boil.
Okay, okay. My bad. I was a little impatient.
Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Ugh. Oh my god. What the frick, man? Your knife is not sharp. You need to like sharpen your knife. ASMR?
Crawl is soft on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
What on earth am I watching
Then,
right now?
gather the meat and set aside.
Ooh, wow.
You didn't even clean it. I mean, look how dirty it is. Zonderman, thank you so much for the super chat. Pretty sure that Adam Gusigai has flavors his cutting board, not a steak. That's different though. They were like
Mince
putting
the
like
green
the
onion
increments of
into
it
rough
on the cutting
segments.
board. And it's like they didn't like even use it that way either. They came back and seasoned it like with their hand. You know what I mean? It's like cross-contamination,
Take this
dude.
mince and set
That's
aside as
cross-contamination.
well. Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil.
It still
Take your
has like
minced crawl and
tendons and
spread
stuff
it
coming out of
evenly
it.
across the skillet. Stir occasionally until crisp and brown. As your water reaches a boil, add your penne
That's
and
not
stir
boiling.
occasionally.
You just edited smoke over it. That's not what water looks like when it's boiling. I don't know what to tell you.
Cook until soft. At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
Epic smoke effect, bro.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
They switched out the crawl with actual like ground beef.
Mix well. Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
I know, right? Wow, where
Then
did
you
all of the
cook penne
tendons and stuff
evenly
go?
into your dish. Then add the crawl topping.
That's not real. Hurry up, man. Hurry up, I'm hungry, dude.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt. At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool. to
Dude,
a
what is going on with
temperature
the
below
freaking
60
guitar?
degrees Celsius, or else the enhancer will not work.
What do you mean the enhancer won't work? That's not how seasonings work.
And now you may serve and enjoy.
This is made by a mimic. Next. Hello? Next. Who are they? Ow, man. My TV doesn't work anymore, man. I gotta get a new one. That's so loud. Come on, go, go, go. Let me go ahead and, Although the other critters ignored the rest of their fellow kind, instead they secretly visited the slumbering visitor. They snuck what little food they had and carefully fed it to the prince, greatly hastening their recovery. I fall asleep to cooking shows. Like, I have my TV on, and then I just fall asleep to cooking shows and stuff like that. Unfortunately, though, it gets, like, really hot during
Many
the night
people get
and
pets
stuff,
for
so I end up waking up a lot.
companionship. They form bonds and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family. Most people
Dog.
get dogs or cats, but maybe you want something more interesting.
You a dog or cat person?
Then you may
Chat.
want to get
Dog or cat
yourself a
person?
trimming. These lumps of meat have grown a reputation to be a loving companion for many people in
That's
the
a
recent
weird-looking
months.
horse.
Although most people may not know
It's like
the
a
proper
beetle.
ways to care for them. Today, we will be
That is
showing
a
you how
baby
you can care
cow.
for your pet trimming. Taking care of a trimming is fairly easy, but this is no reason to slack
A
off.
meat snake instead? Meat snakes would
They
be
are
a cool
living
pet, I
things
agree.
and do require maintenance.
I want a
The first
freaking...
thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home.
I want a mimic.
While trimmings are
as a
resilient
pet.
to both high and low conditions, you want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside. Make sure there is
No
enough for your
love.
trimming to cover itself. And now, you have a comfy bed for
Aww,
your
it's kind
buddy.
of cute though.
Next, you want to give your trimming the best diet possible. Trimmings
Or
are
else it
not
will
picky
eat you.
eaters and will eat anything you give them. To keep your trimming healthy and
Angelica.
strong, a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times a day, is best. As a treat, You may give your trimming any scraps of your food. Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshells are a
Banana
perfect
peels.
snack. A thing to remember is trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise.
Ignore the noises, bro. Ignore the noises, man. I make these noises. What are you talking about?
To prevent you from having sleepless nights, try to give your
Yeah, we
trimmings
already watched
first
the Mimic
meal in
video.
the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead. Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living. Your home should have enough
Will it
space for
poop
your
on the
trimming
ground?
to roam around, as well as access to the outdoors, like a backyard.
Is it
If
eating the
not,
grass?
Be sure to take your trimmings on regular walks. This gives your trimming the exercise they need, as well as allowing
looks like
them
a
to meet
freaking
other
turtle.
trimmings. Trimmings are a social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild. When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of war. But here are other
It
ways
didn't
to
even
keep your trimming
move.
entertained. Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well, like watching the television or listening to the radio.
Cute. It likes
They love
music.
seeing and listening to all the funny things coming from the devices.
Yeah, I like that radio station too.
After a long day, your trimming might be dirty and need a wash. To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water mixed with a bit of hand or body wash. Gently scrub
wanna
the
take a
trimming's
bath.
feet, armpits, belly, and
Armpits.
neck fold. Remember to be careful around their face and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a towel when done. Now your buddy is all clean. And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection. They love
Okay.
receiving pats, scratches, and pets. They also love
Okay.
to sit with you and cuddle. Since they communicate with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well. Simply
Alright,
talking to them
alright.
is plenty enough.
Can you get one at like the
You can
pet
talk
store or
about your
whatever, like in
day.
the fish
If
tank?
anything interesting happens
Do they
at
come
work,
with or without
if you are
batteries?
working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners and love to be involved.
What? Will it eat me?
With all of these in mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family.
Cool,
Do
I can
things
own
right,
one.
and
I have
you
a
will
license.
Have a companion for a long while.
I'd rather have a dog, thanks. It looks like a really bad, like, fake Pokemon. One day, the prince awoke suddenly. Thanks to the critter's assistance, the healing process had finished very quickly. The prince had fully recovered and was now fully awake and aware of their surroundings. Surprised by sudden awakening, the critters attacked him from the something. Wow, they freaking took him out, man. Meat snake, let's go! Are you struggling to put it in, bro? Discard this tape immediately. You don't own me! I'm gonna keep this tape in my
In the year
brain.
of 1945, with the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an underground train tunnel, the cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found
Meat Snake was my
completely
college
filling the
nickname.
tunnel
You're
was a
popular,
meaty
huh?
wall, and in the center of the mass was an
Oh,
opening with
dude
several
was
skulls surrounding it.
popular.
Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path. There was many strange things with this creature.
Look at
First
buff.
was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very
Spooky Nerdy Skellington, thank you so much for the super chat. So considering mimics grow out of trimming-like creatures, this is meant to be propaganda. However, it worked. I want the flesh turtle. Why would you want the flesh turtle, though? It doesn't even do anything. It doesn't play with you. It just kind of sits around, and then you gotta clean up after it and feed it.
deep maroon. Another strange thing about it was its behavior. This creature barely moved.
This looks like...
Meat
Sorry, I'm yawning. This looks like the Sans Undertale kind of skulls that he, like, shoots his beams out of.
snakes are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the
Looks like,
specimen
cow
discovered
skulls.
seemed to lack even basic motor functions. Its behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary,
Yeah, it also
with only
screams at
minor
night. Like,
movements
what the
within.
frick, you want that?
One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely
No name,
lodged
thank you so
in
much for the
place
super
and
chat.
minimized
Sounds a lot like
movements
a
to
fat
conserve
cat.
energy.
Well, I mean, at
But
least
how
a
would it
fat
have
cat
gotten
makes
this
cuter
deep into the
noises
tunnel
than
in the first place?
a meat turtle.
And by the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large?
Scream randomly
The
at night.
answer was discovered by a different
Made
cleaning
for
crew
each other.
who found the other end
A
of the
pair made in
tunnel.
heaven.
They
Match
followed
made
it
in
until
heaven.
it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Of corpses, I'm supposing. And
This meat
skulls.
snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample. Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal
Very
meat
dark,
snake's
like
membrane.
coagulated blood.
Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation.
What the
It
frick
is a
did you do
wonder
to
how
this thing?
such durability can occur in an organic creature. Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin.
Smell?
Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh,
Okay.
but the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs.
Scrambled
Meat snake was later
eggs?
discovered to be eaten by
Excuse me.
unbelievers.
Wait, hold on a second. You just said that cooked scrambled eggs gives off a good smell?
How the meat snake grew
What on earth?
in size was discovered to be
No, I haven't watched any other analog horror series or digital horror series, but we can watch that together if you guys are interested. If you have any suggestions, like, you can just, you know, let me know. One of the critters built up courage to meet the now awake stranger. They crawled to the prince's side and extended their hand. In friendship, the prince reached back. Together they had formed the bond that will change their fate. How much more do we got? A mimic defense instructional tape. I haven't done the backrooms videos.
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global...
Don't look at them. Don't. These are all clothing and stuff. It's just a bunch of clothing. Sorry.
Ooh, wow,
I am unfortunately a
shiny.
woman that likes cute clothing. And cute things. Zeto, thank you so much for the super chat. Gemini Home Entertainment and Local 50. What does that mean?
scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has
Man,
been
you're
a
so
significant
female,
growth of mimic
lol.
populations, which is threatening...
Gross, dude. You're such a girl, dude. It's so gross. Wow. Yuck. Yeah, like cooties or something. Oh, they're YouTube series. Oh, okay. Let me write that down, actually. Oh, Gemini Home Entertainment and Local 58 YouTube series to watch. Oh yeah, okay, thank you for specifying, because I didn't understand at first. Thank you so much.
National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey.
Why?
Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable.
Like when they're pooping
The
in the
most
bathroom.
common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, out walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture to blend into its environment.
Man.
Common
oh my god,
objects
can you
that
imagine just... Oh, I did not expect this stream. Dude. So it's like all the things that you see when you're going to sleep at night. Like you think you see like a hand or something. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
mimics can hide inside our sofas,
Friend?
recliners, wardrobes,
You're crazy.
ottomans,
Oh,
and
you're
other
so
places a mimic
goofy.
can comfortably
You're goofy.
wait.
Shut up.
Mimics
You're
are able to
goofy.
contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places. They also use it to expand their body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation.
What if you just scream at them?
Another
and run at
method
them
mimics
like a
use
bear?
to blend in is their ability to put on and wear clothing. Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide
Do
their
they
bright
chase
red
women
skin
at
and blend
night
into
too?
densely populated areas.
We're not so different after
In
all.
very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true form. Look for
That's so
abnormal
freaking
facial
creepy.
features,
I
like
love
large, bulbous eyes.
Oh, go back.
Look for abnormal facial features, like
Ooh, abbreviatus. It's like a spell. Woo.
large, bulbous eyes, flat noses, wide mouths and an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also pay attention to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are
Okay,
unable
show
to
of
see their
hands right
face
now.
or hands,
Just show
watch
show
their
of
walking
hands right
pattern.
now.
Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular.
You mean their gait?
Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic. If it stands before you, do not panic. Stand your ground and try to appear larger.
Like a
Wave
bear?
your hands and make plenty of noise. Maintain eye contact. A mimic will hesitate to attack a potential threat.
But it
If you are
has
armed
like...
with a weapon, aim for the head or legs.
Why is
These are the best areas to hit to immobilize the threat.
it telling us completely different information now? Did you notice that? No, yeah, this is a completely different way of like... This is a completely different information it's feeding us.
Fight back and don't let it get a hold on you. If you find a mimic that hasn't discovered you yet,
Yeah,
stay
before it said don't attack and just run and walk away.
out of sight. Call the authorities and alert them of your
Interesting.
location. Stay where you are to avoid startling the mimic.
Suspicious.
If the mimic gives chase,
They are
run.
indeed amugas.
Try to get somewhere out of sight and hide. Do not leave the area. Officials will need to locate you to help. Stay low and stay quiet. With the information you have learned, use it well, and stay safe.
Amugas.
Oh my gosh.
Asta can't be a mimic. He doesn't look like one. He's a dog. Discard and Charlotte copies of this too immediately. Got them Converse on, baby! Drip!
Got it. Let's see. Yep, it's working.
You look like a Lego piece. Shut up!
One second. Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet to me. Oh my god.
Okay.
You'd say I look like Lego piece 26,047?
I know, but you gotta see how it works. Like, I never got to use one of these. Too bad. You were the only person who could film with me, so you're gonna have to put up with it.
Fine.
You're so mean.
Screw you.
Screw you.
Screw you. Screw you. It's still way too dark. One sec. There we go. Hello.
Cold.
So what happened? This is like
There we go. You
19...
got some
40?
light now. But look at that over there. You can't see anything unless I like point directly over there. Like, nope, can't see nothing.
Go.
Oh,
Are you sure we
That
should
scared
be
me.
out this late?
go.
Fine, I'll cook you stuff when we get home. Don't worry.
I'm hungry.
Get some McDonald's, bro. This is dizzying. I like walking around at night. What, you're just not gonna talk or say anything? You're streaming, dude! Oh, that scared me. Okay, hold on.
Asta! Leave it. What is your problem? What is your problem? Huh? You're being naughty, dog? You're being naughty, dog?
What? I'm busy.
Huh? You're naughty boy. You're naughty. Yeah.
You're naughty. Okay. The crawl.
Wait. Shit.
What?
Right, but it still turns off and on randomly for some reason. Like, it's the best thing I could get my hands on. Turning on and off. But it's the only thing that they would give me. It works though, I just gotta watch.
This is
These
gnarly.
arms, they
It's not my fault this guy
will
lives in
not
a fucking
heal.
dump. We're almost there, we just gotta get through the woods.
Your house is in the woods?
You see it though? Hopefully I show up on camera though. Hopefully there are lights out there. Like, people still live there, right?
Live where are you going?
Pretty dark to me.
But it was just one guy. I don't know why. Like, why would they get rid of everything? Dogs barking are never a good sign.
No.
What do you mean?
The
My
sky
dog
looks
was just
nice.
barking.
This thing can't capture it. I could barely capture the ground in front of me.
I think it's Drover. It's so Drover.
So, what are we doing out here exactly?
Well, supposedly they found some guy. Like, it was like a grody scene. Like, it was disgusting. Like,
And
they
you're
had
going
get
out
rid
to
of
look
the
for
trailer
it?
he was in, and then like they didn't let anyone nearby, and it was like this big conspiracy.
So I'm filming that. Hopefully I get a good mark for it. There we go, we're getting close.
What's that noise? Something's chirping.
Push. Careful.
McDonald's McFlurry. Why would anyone go into the forest anyways, much less at night? You know why. You know why. These people are on the hunt to die.
You know where we're going?
Yeah, we're almost there. We're on the road. We're right next to it. Like, it's literally up there.
Okay.
Come on.
His girlfriend is so annoyed with him. I'm hungry. Why are you taking me over here? Oh my god.
Yeah. Still
You
hungry.
even know where we're going?
Soon, okay? We're almost there. It'll be like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? We're on the road.
Someone's a mimic.
We're almost there. We just got past the tree line and make the way to the trailer park. Then we can go home. Okay?
Okay.
I don't
He's
wanna be out here
walking
either.
weird. I'm suspicious of you.
See, we're right here. You go ahead. You can't see a thing.
Where am I even going?
Just up here.
Where
There
am I
should be a
even
path.
going? You just walked a couple of steps. I don't know.
Right there. Yeah, right here.
How do you know exactly where it is?
See, I found the path. We're all good.
So... You walk so slow, man. Oh, because you're not walking at all. What do you see? Do you see something? Not even that far away from settlement. I didn't see it. I need the big red circle. Show me, show me, show me. I need the big red circle, man. I won't be able to see.
Go. Go.
What is that noise? It's like dragging his feet.
This way. I think this way. Yo, look at this. I didn't see this on my way over here last time. It's cool. Like, we could get a shot of this in, like, atmosphere, you know?
Atmosphere.
Hold till... One sec, let me get a good lighting on that. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Hey, look, there's like old stuff here as well. Anyways.
Where's the spooky? I didn't see it. Right there?
We're on the flat part now.
Where?
Yeah, we're close.
Pretty high
Trailer
IQ.
should be
Shut
right up
up! Where? There's nothing. Fill me up, buttercup, done.
This is where everyone was. There's no one here now, though. Not a single building in sight.
I mean, you can see lights in the
Like, way
distance.
over
Like, what do you
there.
mean?
But there's no one here. It's the strangest thing.
It's fine, you know it's not. My dog's right here. Bottom right. That's me! That's me!
This is the spot. Right here. Yeah. This thing. Okay. So you take the camera and the light. Point at me, but don't point at my eyes, please. Make sure. How do I look? Like a barf bag.
Like a barf bag?
Alright, give me a second. And we do a little read.
What is he doing? He's collecting Slenderman's pages.
Okay. In the year 1980, a teenage boy was coming home from the trailer one late night. Although, when he arrived at home, he found a grisly scene.
What?
Detail Barar, his father, that he gave
Did you see it?
found dead. The grisly scene lies before him. Police were called. They came to investigate. Strange.
Oh, filming a video essay. Oh.
No one was allowed near, but only a few witnesses saw what.
Did it have to be at night in the forest?
For some reason, the police were acting very weird, trying to keep everyone away and telling little information. And when the information was released to the public, they say it was a suicide. Although, the trailer and most people living nearby moved away pretty much immediately.
Atmosphere. But you can't see anything.
Police say it was a suicide, but the witnesses that did catch an eye of what happened say the scene was much too grisly to be that.
Where's the spooky?
Haven't come out about anything yet.
Where's the spooky?
I'm here to answer what truly happened. And that's it for now.
You said grizzly way too much.
What?
You said grizzly way too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
Okay, should I retry?
Sure.
Okay.
Pause.
That one turned out alright, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, why is it rolling? Did you catch that?
Oh.
30 minutes to film, and yet you screwed. I needed someone to film. Alright.
Do you think mimics have to do video essays?
Okay.
It's pretty scary out here, so I understand. Yeah, because, like, back there was the perfect time for a serial killer to just jump out and grab us, you know?
No!
Cut it out.
Don't
Turn it
say
off after.
that! That's messed up, dude.
Chris? Chris?
Oh, he's gone.
Chris? Where are you? Chris! Come on! This isn't funny! Chris! I just want to go home, come on! Fine, I guess I'm going home without you. I'm cold, tired, and hungry. If you want to stay out here and play games, you can.
Caught on camera. Final moments. Where is it? I didn't see it. Fell through the floor? No clipped out of there. Give me my jump scare. Where is it? Awa awa.
Chris?
Awa awa.
What are you doing?
Awa awa.
Chris, this isn't funny.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh! It got him. It got him good. You scared me, dude. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Look, for real? The cameraman never dies. As soon as he gave the camera over, he died. Do you see what I mean? The cameraman never dies. Eric, thank you so much for the super chat. Is this Marvel Hornet? Yes. It sounded like it looks like a freaking the opening to like a porno. It was totally just a man in like a freaking Attack on Titan suit. It's so Jover. It's Cable reimagined. Go away. Don't ever talk to me again. Freaking YouTube ads. Step bro. Alright, I'm excited to learn more about the harvester. This is cool. The best badness. Thank you so much for the super chat. Get nade on. Got owned. For real, for real. Take this L. L plus ratio plus you fell off. Not PogChamp, by the way. Jesus Christ, what is this picture? Whoa! Canada. Canada, but distorted. Yes, Canada is a part of North America. So yeah, if they said that harvesters are only in America, they could be a part of North America. Dun 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 dun. Aww. That's kind of sad, actually. This is messed up, actually. frick did I just watch, man? What the frick? Oh, Canada jump scare. Rusty Corn, thank you so much for the super chat. Canada had American healthcare. That was messed up. That was messed up, especially after watching that part. That was messed up. That was messed up, dude. Did the entire family get eaten by the harvester? I guess 2 of them did. Oh my god, that dude was praying to Jesus. Oh, I can't read that. Flavor enhancer commercial. Didn't we just watch this? No, I guess not. Okay.
Flavor. The most crucial component to enjoying a good meal. The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable.
I eat, John, is what I do.
But what if you could savor every little detail you
you're
could
eating us
possibly
out
want?
of house and home. Gotta have a good
That
meal.
is why we, at New Trier Co., have made it so that you may enjoy every single bite you take. With our product, the Flavor Enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate. With overwhelming demand for this essential product, even since our start earlier this year, we have delivered what you wanted. Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer Deluxe.
Deluxe?
Now packaged in a larger size and modified recipe, there is now even more savory goodness to go around.
I'm so
Since our
happy.
debut in
Flavor Enhancer is
mid-1990s,
my
the
favorite
Flavor
product to buy
Enhancer
at
is shown to be a
the
major
supermarket.
hit, with our product
Now,
flying
thank you
off
so
the
much for joining
shelves.
the Siamond as well.
The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy your growing, tasting needs. Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your dinner, making your food even
Is this
better
MSG?
to enjoy.
That doesn't look like MSG.
The Flavor
like
Enhancer Deluxe,
Like
available
sand.
on shelves now. New Trier Co. Experience true savor.
True shaver. Dude, the tea's ready. Jesus.
These larger serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more generous amounts of enhancer at a time. Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, now available in stores near you.
I'm gonna go buy some.
New Trier Co. Experience true savor.
MSG is good though, I agree. MSG is quite, you know?
Make your taste buds pop with
Is
the
it
new
mac and
deluxe
cheese?
size.
Velveeta
Make tasting
mac and
even
cheese,
more awesome.
bros.
Spoil your kids with this essential part
What
of every
is
meal.
that? Your
New
mozzarella
Trier.
sticks look weird and you're eating them with ketchup.
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe.
Please don't put it on the
for all
bread.
meals.
Please, it's
No
just a bread.
matter
It's
how
just a piece of
small
bread.
it seems, just a little more.
What are you talking about? What are you
Crucial to
doing?
everyday eating.
It's not toast. It's just a piece of bread. Deluxe, deluxe, deluxe. Are you trying to give me some subliminal messaging that I want to buy your product? The freaking hands. The little hands, dude. I need it. I need my flavor enhancer. I'm gonna go crazy. Gaming history, thank you so much super chat. I'll be sure to buy this whenever I head over to Great Britain. Oh, oh, you're just gonna take that? All the British people in chat, you're just gonna take that? You're just gonna let them say that to you? Did I skip too much? The prince gathered what he could and then set onward. Once the prince returns home, he will come back to the island and return to the critters. There's nothing flavorful about your food. No, there's nothing to be jealous over. You boil chicken. You people boil chicken? Flag has the same symbol as the flavor package. Oh, that's cool. I didn't pick that up. I'm not. Super Chatter, meet me in the Tesco parking lot 5 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, it's on. Are you guys gonna kiss? It made people sick. Flavor enhancer, maybe it is made by British people. It's made by British people, it's making them sick. Real life picture of British person caught on camera. Is that like people's brains after they have the flavor enhancer? There's ants in your brain, dude. You need to take them out right now. You're growing plants. There's debris in your brain. Well, a lot of violations, huh? They turned them into the meat.
Oh, wow, shiny.
This is Sil, thank you so much for the super chat. Buy face flavor enhancer for coffee. You would be crazy. Who would do that? Why would you put flavor enhancer in coffee? I should do that. Sakana, for my next birthday, can I sell flavor enhancer? It would just be like freaking toenail clippings and like shavings of like dead skin.
In the distant horizon,
yummy.
the group of
Now
monoliths
Saya's
stand
really
vacant.
inside of me.
Although closed off to outsiders, their stance can be observed well outside the perimeter.
Gigantic freaking things like that in the distance, seeing that sort of thing is so cool to me.
Thousands of fibers that
Like
weave
mountains,
themselves
like
deep
you're seeing
underground,
mountains in the distance, or
all
seeing
connected
like
in a grand mycelial network.
I don't know, huge skyscrapers. I think it's so cool. I know, right? I thought it was Siren Head too.
I'm aware that you studied carnis and researched their properties. I'm also aware that you received backlash for doing so.
Here's a saw. I want to play a game. You don't know me, but I know you.
Countless casualties, missing persons, fatalities, and yet no proper action, and a normal silence about these affairs. People are afraid and confused. Why is nothing being done? Because they don't want us to know.
They.
We've been kept in the dark, while those above us slither amidst the blind. They have slowly been numbing our minds to their schemes. But they've made one crucial error. Trails, crumbs, traces of information. I've collected these pieces and found their loose ends. This is why I've left this message to you. The document's included with the statement is all the information that I have gathered. Every continuity, every cover, every comment that I could find.
Wow, this guy's dedicated. Me to my Oshi. When my Oshi ignores my super chat and I have to find out why. didn't you reply to me? Okay, you lie!
The monoliths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.
True. I think they're cool. Don't go to sleep yet, don't go to sleep yet, we're almost done. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Ouch, man. Look, we're almost done, we're almost done. We have, like, 11 minutes left. Come on, don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep. Come on, man, come on, don't. One more game, dude, one more game. Come on, queue up. The children are starving. They can starve for another 11 minutes. Mama Saya needs attention now. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Just a little bit more, Sonny.
Mission brief.
No, don't go to sleep. No.
3 ground teams are tasked with infiltrating a previously abandoned mall titled Facility 0.
What? What facility?
Which is located in the restricted zone based on our info.
What is that? There's a lot of enemies out there.
The mission will take place in 3
looks
stages.
like Lethal Company. This looks like Lethal Company, like a bunch of like titans are outside.
Infiltration, encirclement, and ambush. Primary objective is to capture the facility and seize the items of interest for extraction. Numerous armed guards are located within the facility.
Look at the Salamanders.
Avoid detection and keep up your guard.
Yay, new friend! The orb! The orb!
Alpha team, in position. Beta team, in position. Gamma team, in position.
Copy. Beginning phase 1.
Check it out.
Eyes on the point.
Oh, they're trying to take out all of the freaking harvesters. Okay, I see. I didn't do anything.
Pathway cleared. Give us the green light.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
What do they do? How'd you take it out? Oh. It's one of their roots.
Alpha team, copy. Beginning advance.
Oh, that is a monolith in the distance.
Alright, we're heading out. Move!
Please connect. Trying to get into the asylum. Is there Sakura trying to get into a mental asylum? Sakura, what are you doing? What, they're trying to break into a mall or something? Gen 4 soon.
Lights off, come on. Move.
Rusty Corn, thank you so much for the super chat. Them listening their squad teenage reminds me of the Discord kitten. Wrong call me. Good night, kitten number 1. Meow. Good night, kitten number 2. Meow. Good night, kitten number 3. Meow. Bro, I know, right? That video is so freaking cringe. Yeah, you can be you're my Siamanders. You're not Discord kittens, but you're Siamanders. Good night, Siamander number 1.
Keep your distance.
Squib.
Single file.
the sounds these salamanders make? They squib. They go squib, 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 squib. Squib, squib,
In
squib,
position,
squib.
awaiting green light.
Vomit spaghetti. Spooky nerdy skeleton, welcome to the Salamanders. Yay, new friend! Yay, welcome, welcome, welcome! I know the BGM is kinda hitting, isn't it? Oh, someone's getting got. Someone got in there.
Eyes are secure. Turning blind. Lights green.
Those are mimics.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
Those are mimics. They got. 5 Nights at Freddy's camp. Yeah, it is. It actually is. With the surveillance cameras and stuff. These things are about to be strange. Odd occurrences. Look at the fingers, man! Look at the fingers! Oh my god. Where are they? Oh, they took them out. They took out the freaking mimics. You can kill the mimics.
Alpha team in position. We are experiencing mechanical interference. Should we resume?
Oh,
Copy.
this is
Phase
when
3
the
is still
freaking
to go.
monoliths send
Preparing
out
for
the
breach.
EMP, right?
Breach in 3, 2, 1. Breach.
Are they gonna take out the singularity? What was that? Whoa. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that YouTube link up here? Look, you can see a YouTube link up there. Did you see that?
Get down! Get down! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Get down! Get down! Put down your weapon! Get down! Put down your weapon! Put your hands up! Get down! I said get down!
That was kind of crazy. Oh my god. That was it. Should we go watch the YouTube video? This is a season 2 trailer. Do you want to watch that? Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Ah! No, stop shooting me! Yeah? Then stop resisting! Can I check the link I saw? Yeah, I'll do that. Let's watch the season 2 trailer. Oh, I went and checked and I saw something spooky! Oh, how wonderful! Spooky. Germa. Shut up. I can't believe I got Germa on Vita Carnis. It's a face. A snake? You walked in on them doing the do, man. They were doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. Now I remember talk about the Dorito shell. Oh, they're smiling! Let's see if I can find it. There! There! There it is! There it is! Let me write it down. YouTube/TVA0DK3KUU. Okay, let me open this up. One out of 3. Once upon a time. Oh. It's just all of this? Oh, it was just that. Was there more? There are 3 parts to the last page. Is it out? Well, that was definitely interesting. Holy Jesus Christ. That was definitely an experience. Wow. What'd you guys think? Meat lore goes crazy? Yeah. True. True. Facts. Facts. Okay. I think I liked the snakes the most. I think they were cool. Or maybe the mimics. The mimics are cool too. They're really creepy. I find myself getting more scared of like humanoid kind of monsters instead of like snakes or other things like that. The monoliths were freaking cool. I think I didn't find them scary at all. I found them kind of like awesome. Right? I didn't want to sleep anyway. Well, you can sleep now. I didn't like that it was so loud. Yeah, the screaming was like really freaking loud. And it's like you can still give off the same effect if it's like them screaming and not just that loud. Like blown out. Oh yeah, that one picture where it's like taking a picture of like the monolith on the ground and they are so massive. That was cool. That was really cool. I liked that. 21k subs. Woohoo! Let's go! 21k! Yay! Woohoo! Because we're doing watchalongs. React Andy. A redwood's the tallest tree?
Da 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 dee. Da 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 ba da ba ba dee. Do 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 do.
Epic. Yeah, did you know redwoods are the biggest tree? What's the tallest tree? Oh, did you know redwoods? They're like really big. They're pretty big trees. Did you know that? Are they red? I don't know. Maybe they might be. I don't know why they would be called redwood if they weren't red. As you can see, I think red's pretty cool. Red's a cool color.
Okay. That'll be it for this stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I hope you guys had a wonderful Friday and you enjoyed watching that with me. And I'd like to do more watch-alongs and more horror, analog kind of stuff that we can watch on YouTube together. And I think it would be really nice if we could do something like that, because I like these kinds of streams are really nice. The mimics are coming? I sent them. You know what to do. You know what to do. We watched all of those informative videos about how to deal with mimics. Just get a gun. Thumbs up. Local 58. Yeah, I have Gemini Home Entertainment and Local 58 down. We made a wood? The redwoods? Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, Saya signing off. Let's find someone to raid before I go. I think Miss Muyu is usually on after I stream, so we'll see. Ember Senpai's on. I'll had to cancel? Aw, that's sad. I hope she's feeling alright. Well, Ember Senpai's on, so I'll raid Ember. I hope she's not, like, ending. Alright, thank you all for coming. Thank you! Sayonara! Sayonara! Bye-bye!